Okay, so the video going around, and I really want. I'm talking to everybody watching the show. So a lot of you that watch the show have children, and a lot of your children are going to grow up to become woke. And it's just natural. It's kind of like, I think if you would look at me when I was a young kid, I was probably would be considered woke right now. I would, and like over time you start to learn that, that doesn't really exist. So, but if you do have a woke child who's thinking about going into college and stuff like that, I would love for you to play them this video that we have of I believe she's vice president and she's head of marketing for Budweiser, and she's the one behind this campaign to put trans Dylan, who do you know Dylan? I met Dylan when she was a guy. And you would funny person, super entertaining,
very funny.
If you watch that clip of him on Price is Right, that's who he is.
Let me see that.
And if you watch that clip, funny. You go, "Oh, that dude is
funny,
a chick."
Oh, okay, but also that this person was what was
Book of Mormon. He was in the Book of Mormon.
So he's a real performer.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a badass performer. If you're in the Book of Mormon, that's a big deal.
If you met him before he transitioned, hilarious. You would be one, super entertaining, super funny, gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Like there's no like that guy's not. There's no macho in that.
No. But also like I watched one thing and I was like, I'm entertained as hell. That's a funny person.
Right.
So I don't blame, like, she's getting hers or however.
Right. I mean, like,
is this a girl or a boy? What are her preferred pronouns?
Well, I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, girl.
Go on. So did you find the Price is Right one?
Yeah.
Can we watch that so Bryan could? So this is Dylan on the Price is Right.
Is that Drew Carey?
Yeah.
Dylan Mulvaney, come on down.
Oh, hold on. They put him on stage?
Oh, yeah. Very.
Dylan, how you doing? Oh, my God, this is the best day of my life. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you.
Oh, it's the gayest.
He's hilarious. Let me see it.
I said everybody get on. Listen. $1. $1.
Oh, that's a dream to bid $1 on a Showcase Showdown.
$2,040. Dylan.
Hilarious.
Dylan, how you doing? Right over here.
A total performer.
Yeah.
Was this after?
So I was talking to you
after what?
The audience, what you do.
I am a yoga instructor and I do musical theater.
Well, thanks for bringing the energy, Dylan.
Thank you.
We have something pretty cool for you behind the door here.
By the way, could you have listed less gay occupations?
It's the gayest occupation of all time.
The only thing she could have said is fluffer on a gay porn set. That's the only way you can get gayer than that.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe this person identified as a woman, or did this all of a sudden? Is this new trans movement getting into people's heads and they're going, you know what? I'm actually a woman now.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of attention comes with it,
Yeah.
right? So this is Dylan. That's Dylan. So like this whole thing is like everyone losing it. You need to watch this. Show this to your children. This is what happens when you go to a college and you're brainwashed into a certain ideology, and then you go to the real world and you will try to apply your ideology, which if you listen to her, very elitist. And this is what happens when ideology meets reality.
And this is the vice president of Anheuser-Busch.
Who's in charge of this campaign.
Why would they hire somebody who doesn't drink Budweiser to do this? Why would they hire somebody who doesn't have any friends who listens to sports radio?
Nothing is about data of real life experience.
Hilarious.
Listen to what she says. Here we go.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. Like, we need to evolve.
Stop. Like, right? Like, this is
she's
Bud Light's in decline, bro. I mean, like, it's Bud Light.
True. It's probably true.
What?
I'm inclined to believe her. She's not lying about that.
Okay. But the world is burning. So what's going on here is your typical. We have a traditional system. It's garbage. Let's reinvent
Bud
everything.
Light might have been in decline.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Okay. But do you understand that is the basis of every single woke ideology? What is traditional is not good. Let's reinvent everything.
Or it might be that Bud Light's in decline.
Okay, go on.
All right.
Oh, by the way, Bud Light's really in decline right now, but go on.
This incredibly iconic brand. And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone.
Okay.
It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. And
By using a lady man.
Hold on. Yeah, it's a big misstep. It's a big misstep.
Do you understand? Like,
This was a large misstep, and you're right. It comes from being out of touch.
Yeah, listen to what she's saying.
When you're only friends with people who come from a certain area code and went to a certain college, you're gonna miss
Bryan,
the fact there's a world out there.
What basically, I mean, we could have a debate on the numbers on whether Bud Light's in decline. Okay, it's a beer, it's established. We let's not get lost in that. Okay, but you have a brand, and its brand is like there's a market for that, right?
The brand is blue collar.
Right.
Work with your hands, listen to sports radio,
This
go
is the
hunting.
equivalent of going, listen, pro wrestling's hurting. How are we going to bring women into pro wrestling,
Exactly.
right? Like, the demographic is the demographic.
No,
now, you
I
can
agree.
lighten how you approach them.
No, but this is a classic. This is a classic liability. This is your liability when you are around only one kind of person.
100%.
I went to a party, and I realized everybody at that party, they were all educated, successful men in their 30s. You know what I realized? They all had read the same book, listened to the same TED Talk, went to the same college basically.
Yes.
And it was
becomes an echo chamber.
monochromatic, homogeneous, monochromatic. They all were like talking at the same time. You know who I ended up hanging out with? The Navy SEAL who found himself there and was looking around. I was like, what do? You look like you're built like a brick shit house. I was in the teams. Nice. Now we're going to talk, and I've been friends with him ever since. Keep going.
Evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work, and we have this.
Stop.
hangover.
Listen to that
Let me finish. Let me listen to it. Hold on. Keep going.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'll just sit here, Brian. You tell me
But
when
you're not letting
ready
me
to talk.
listen.
Listen to what she said right there. We got to find the people who reflect what we're looking to do. Look how lost you are.
But she doesn't. She's not friends.
Go
with
on,
people
go,
that drink
Brian, I'll be
Budweiser.
quiet, go.
She's not friends with people who drink Budweiser.
I'm gonna throw-
She's never had any of those people over to her
throwing
house.
a tantrum.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
That's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
So out of touch humor, really?
And
You're
more
out
to-
of touch.
Yeah.
She's out of touch.
Just think about what she's talking about. Like,
Fratty.
flap, which was
Bro.
a huge Bud
Bro
Light
stuff.
right?
Yeah. She's wrong.
And
this
it
is the liability.
cost people millions of dollars.
Yeah, they hired somebody who doesn't drink the fucking product.